Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. My name is Alex Janicki, Marketing Director here at TriStar. And today I have with me PCC application engineers Dimitri and Colleen. In a moment, I'll pass it off to them for demonstration on Vuforia Chalk, a powerful and easy to use augmentation reality tool for everyday field jobs. Please leave any questions in the chat and we'll have brief Q&A at the end. With that, Dimitri, he's going to be doing the presentation, and Colleen will be following with sort of a demonstration. And with that, I'll pass it along to you guys.
All right, awesome. So should be able to see that screen being shared. Okay, awesome. So Vuforia Chalk is the ideal fit for organizations that have a critical need for expert remote guidance, such as scenarios where service and downtime are expensive, and the experts who can help fix problems aren't available on site. And so there are a few challenges that come with this. And typically we see that it's difficult to recruit and train a new workforce. And so aging technicians have tribal knowledge, but they're retiring. And so these older technicians who find physical work more challenging need to retire rather than be utilized for their vast tribal knowledge. And so there's a big employee skill gap between new and experienced technicians, which is difficult to fill. And since specialist expertise is dispersed, it's impossible to have a highly experienced technician at every site visit. And so multiple technicians are required on site. So experts are required to supervise and check quality of work, and this could be for quality confirmation following work completion or shadowing of technicians for an X number of months after they complete training. And then multiple repeat service visits are required. And so high travel costs associated with technician transportation, as well as poor technician efficiency. So you'll have low first-time fix rate. And then other problems people tend to see are high equipment downtime, as well as poor customer satisfaction or repeat business. And then finally, our last challenge is that we tend to see highly complex product lines with little or no service documentation. And so the solution to this is PTC's Vuforia Chalk, which is a new enterprise solution that allows one employee to effectively instruct another one from a remote location. And so you can think of it as a new form of remote telepresence. And Vuforia Chalk is a mobile collaboration tool that combines powerful AR technology with real-time video to provide the ultimate solution for remote assistance. And so Chalk for Business combines the most advanced AR technology in the world with a high resolution video call. And we take all this advanced AR technology and manifest it in the most simple way possible, and we call them chalk marks. And so chalk marks are hand-drawn annotations that stick to the objects they are drawn on. And so this is a big deal because as you move around, all of the marks stay exactly where you want them, and they don't just float away on the screen. And so this is a huge advancement in remote assistance. So even as remote users moves, chalk annotations stay anchored in the 3D space to where they were originally drawn. So it really helps for simple instructions to help solve complex problems. And so chalk marks allow for precise multi-step instructions to be given with the touch of a finger. And that means that previous instructions can be referenced over the course of the call, even as the employee has moved on to a different point of view. And then sometimes you need to put your device down to work with your hands. With chalk, that's not a problem. So pick the device back up and the chalk marks will be right where they should be. And then just point back at the object you were working on and those marks will reattach themselves perfectly. And so as a remote helper, you can even pause the live view so you can continue to write on an object after the local worker is no longer looking at it. And then once that expert unpauses the live view, annotations are deployed into the environment. And so when they come back to view the view you are drawing on, the chalk marks will be right where they should be. And this really makes you feel like you are right with the person who's helping you. So what are some of these capabilities that Vuforia Chalk provides? Well, first, it allows more personalized help on an asset, and then technician gets real-time help on issues. We offer unlimited calls, no matter how many times someone is needed, those calls are available. And it's an easy-to-use application for quick help and available on iOS as well as Android devices. And then all of your employees will be stored in one central location. Work group management administrators have the ability to get analytics on calls, number of seats used, or calls in the last 3 days, active users, call duration, etc. And then administrative support, so being able to add or remove users or manage users. And finally, it works with the current LDAP, so users can use their current enterprise sign and info to access the app. And so now we're going to go ahead and show you guys a quick demonstration of Vuforia Chalk.
All right, thank you, Dimitri.
Yep. We'll go ahead and get this ready for you guys here.
Oh, Dimitri, I can't hear you through your mic yet.
All righty, there you go, Colleen.
Nope, can't hear you. Yep. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mirror my iPad screen. Apologize for this, just 2 seconds, guys. So what we're going to do is Dimitri is going to be at a motor, and he's going to need some extra help to get the motor up and running. So he's going to get that set up, and soon you will be able to see my iPad screen. So I'm going to be the expert who's giving Dimitri an extra hand here. All right. Alex, if you could just let me know when you see my iPad screen.
Yep, absolutely. It's coming up right now.
All right, so you're able to see that?
Yes, I am.
All right, excellent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and give Dimitri a call. And again, we have a motor set up at our office, and Dimitri needs a little extra hand to help get started. And I don't think you guys can actually hear Dimitri through the WebEx. So I'm going to make sure you can hear him through my microphone here.
Hey guys, can you hear me through the iPad?
Yes, we can.
Excellent.
Awesome.
All right, I see the motor well enough. All right, Dimitri, what seems to be the issue today?
Yeah, I just seem to we have a problem setting up the motor. If you could help me out.
All right, sure, no problem. So I see that we are connected to power down here at the bottom. Why don't you go ahead and flip this switch that's right above it?
All right.
Okay, now pan to the monitor to see if anything's showing up on the monitor. There should be a monitor on one side of the motor.
Doesn't appear so.
All right, so what I want us to try is that there should be an HDMI cord lying around, and I want you to plug it into this middle port right here.
All right.
Fantastic. Is anything popping up on the monitor now? Might need a second to load up. Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
All right. The next thing we should try to see if it'll actually turn on. So I want you to go ahead and press this nice green button right here.
Doesn't seem to be turning on.
Okay. One thing we can try is rotating this emergency stop clockwise. And that does seem to blend in with the button. Let me change my color here. All right, great. Go ahead and turn that off and then see if the on button will work. Fantastic.
Awesome.
Is there anything else I can help you out with today?
Yeah, I just wanted to see if you could help me see how to turn on these solenoids.
Okay, great. So those are the two yellow buttons down at the bottom. So the left solenoid will work, the left yellow button will work the left solenoid, while the right button will work both.
And so this one should turn that on. And this right one should turn them both on. All right, let's try it out.
Absolutely. Great. All right, thanks, Dimitri. Okay, just a couple comments here on the Chalk side. So you're able to see that Dimitri's able to pan his screen and he can, and all those annotations that he put will stay right where we put them. So that's Chalk's huge, big main solution, is that what you actually draw stays on the 3D environment. So it's not like you're drawing on a piece of paper and it's just sticking there. It's actually 3D. It finds what you're drawing on in that 3D space and sticks to it. And Dimitri, like he's doing right now, can take off his old marks. I can also take off my old marks. You know, we can just draw a smiley face here. I can change that color like you saw in the demo. We have a lot of good options. And then actually I can turn on Dimitri's flash. Dimitri can also turn on his own flash from within while he's doing it. So if you have that expert who's been called in to help the technician, he can't see what's going on because it's too dark, he can just use that flash right there. All right, so that was our Chalk demonstration. I hope that really put a visual to what Dimitri was talking about earlier about how the expert can really get involved and help the technician out on the field, you know, just by opening up his phone or his iPad and accepting a call from the technician. All right, so thanks. Dimitri and I will hang on for a couple minutes and ask any questions that come up, but thanks for attending the webcast today.
Yeah, thank you, Colleen, Dimitri. That was a very cool demonstration. Thanks everyone that attended. I've included a PDF with more information on Vuforia Chalk and a link to access more information on our website. And a copy of this webinar will be available later today. And doesn't look like we have any questions. Let me check. Nope. That was great, guys. Thank you again.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
All right, enjoy the rest of your day, guys and gals.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.